Blake, how do you measure yourself when you get to training camp at this point? And you're not going to play on Friday, but how do you measure whether it's been a good camp, got out of it what you wanted? How do you do that?
I like to, hold myself to a high standard. This defense does as well. But, with the new guys, with taking our defense to the next level, just really evaluating, making sure that everyone's clean on their assignment, getting the communication, because that starts with me. I take a lot of pride and ownership, making sure guys are getting lined up and know their assignments. But just trying to improve on my goals that I have, and that's punching at balls, getting my hands on the rock in the passing game. Try to create what I like to call splash plays, game-changing plays, and so when I'm watching the film, I'm kind of tallying on my notepad, hey, am I punching at the ball or not? Because every single time I'm getting to the rock, I should be throwing a punch in there.
Do you have to think in terms of forcing turnovers, or is it a matter you just play the game the right way and turnovers come?
I think it's a little of both, but it needs to be a habit you work on in practice, and then once you get to the game, those habits, it's almost subconsciously you're thinking ball on all your tackles, or getting in the right windows, and instead of trying to catch the ball like this, you're attacking the ball like how a receiver does. So I even spent time early in training camp talking to Jordan Addison a little bit on how receivers are coached to attack the ball, because when we look at the film last year, obviously I think we tied the league in takeaways, but we definitely left probably another 10 out there.
Sure.
We could have set a record. So we see that as an opportunity to grow and really shoot for the stars this year on that.
Last, we always talk about the opposing quarterback you're up against, but I talk to defensive guys say, no, study the coordinator, study his pass, see what his pet plays are, not just your. Is that a big part of the chess match? Is learning the offensive coordinator and being able to go back in time and then get that in your mind because he's got pet plays somewhere?
Yeah, when we're game planning, really getting into details of it, we try to, study and memorize what that OC's tendencies are given the situation, because as we know in the NFL, it's everything is situational ball.
You try not to put too much pressure on yourself. It's auditions, it's opportunities, it's all those things.
Yeah, I think you just think of it as another game. This is my 7th year doing this now, and you never know what the opportunity is going to look like. You never know how many reps you're going to get, so you just take advantage of the ones you get, and you prepare well and be ready to go.
Only you know what the game plan is and what went right, what didn't, all those things. How do you assess yourself after a game? Is it based on, did I throw to the right man? How do you look at yourself and critique it correctly?
Yeah, was my pre-snap process good? Is the ball going to the right spot? Is the ball getting there accurately, and is it getting there on time? That's about it.
And this camp has been what? Do you feel like you moved in the right direction? Has there been enough reps? What's it been?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I've been getting better every single day. Process has been good. I feel like I'm, becoming a better player, and that's all you can really ask for.
And last year you got some time here. Did that help a lot?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, having the second year in the system and being familiar with this offense is huge.
When you talk about the mental reps for a quarterback, how important is mental toughness throughout this process to make sure that you keep a level head?
Yeah, it's very important. It's so easy to try to get ahead of yourself and see how things are going, on the outside, and try to get other people's opinions. But at the end of the day, all you can do is control what you can control, and I feel like I've done a good job of that over the course of my career.